Lawler. Jerry Lee Lawler. Jerry Lawler.
Jerry Lee Lawler. It does have a little bit of a ring to it, but actually the middle name is O'Neill, of all things. But first of all, I want to thank you all for being here tonight. As Brian said, there's a very short notice on this, and hopefully we're going to have a few more stragglers come in, and people that have just gotten off work. But as I said, thanks for being here. A little bit of a twofold purpose for this little event this evening. Of course, we're going to try to start putting together some fundraisers to help finance this campaign that we're going to start running here. My gentleman in the back there, weird-looking guy, is actually my son Kevin, and he is got just T-shirts hot off the press back there. He got some great buttons and all that kind of stuff, and for a small, minute campaign donation, you'll be able to get some of that stuff. But I just wanted to talk for a minute about the reason that we're all here, especially the reason that I'm here. But before I do, I want to mention that we have already one mayor present here today, and I want to thank him for being here. Russell Wiseman right here is the mayor of Arlington, Tennessee. And Russell and I met for about an hour the other day, and hopefully I'll be able to garner his endorsement and for my campaign for the mayor of Memphis. And endorsements like that will just help lend credibility to this campaign. And I've been telling all the media and everyone that I've talked to so far that that's probably the biggest hill that I'm going to have to climb, or that we're all going to have to climb if we're going to be successful in this race, is getting the voters and getting the people of Memphis to take this candidacy serious. I think most of the people, when they think of me, for the past 38 years, they've seen Jerry the King Lawler on television, on wrestling shows, and I have been on television in Memphis every single Saturday morning for the past 38 years, involved in some sort of wrestling show. For the past 15 years, I've been every single Monday night on USA Network on Monday Night Raw, which is, probably the most watched television show in all of cable television history. So I have built up a lot of celebrity as far as the wrestling and entertainment world goes, but that is a double-edged sword. It's great as far as name recognition goes. With the WWE programming, I'm seeing worldwide every week in more homes than is the National Basketball Association, Major League Baseball, and the National Football League combined. Our programming is in 489 million homes worldwide every week. So, in one sense, I don't want to, I don't want to turn my back on that kind of publicity and that kind of notoriety, because I think, especially if we can get elected, that notoriety and that fame, if you will, can help Memphis in the respect of, in a perfect world, I would like for the mayor of Memphis to be myself and to be more of an ambassador for the city of Memphis, a person that could be out there and in the eye of the rest of the world, out there, trying to bring people to Memphis, trying to bring tourism to Memphis, trying to bring industry to Memphis and more business and more jobs. And certainly my being known and being a TV personality is going to help in that respect. But it is a double-edged sword in the fact that just being, typecast, if you will, as a wrestler, in a lot of the people's eyes and a lot of the voters' eyes, it makes it hard for them to take my candidacy seriously. They think, well, is this a publicity stunt? Is Jerry Lawler just trying to get his name out there anymore? And I'm trying to tell people, when you're in 489 million homes every week, you don't need any more name recognition. This is not about trying to be more famous. It's not about publicity. It's not a publicity stunt. It's just about the fact that Memphis is my hometown, as it probably is most of yours. Born and raised here. I love this city, and I just want a better city. It's not that I want to be the mayor, so to speak. It's not that I want that position or that title or that position of power. I think that's what most politicians seek. I think most politicians want to be the mayor, or they want to be a senator or governor. I'm just like you. I just want this to be the best city that it can be. I want to, I could live anywhere in the world. I travel to different cities every single week. I could live anywhere in the world I wanted to, but I want to live here. This is my hometown. It's the city that I was born and raised in. I love this city, and I want it to be the best city it can be. I don't want to worry about getting carjacked if I, when I come out here to the Fox and Hound, or I don't want to worry about my house getting broken into over here on St. Nick. And I'm sure you don't either. We want to be happy here in the city. We want to feel good about our city. We want to feel good living here in this city. And for the past number of years, I don't even know if you can put a number on it. I don't know if we can say that we're happy with our city. I don't think any of you would be here today if you were happy with our current leadership. We have had for the past 17 years Mayor Harrington, who of course has resigned, and now it looks like he may get back in this race that is costing us as taxpayers over $1 million to have this special election. And now he's talking about wanting to get back in the race. Well, if he does, that's one thing. I personally have some doubts as to whether he will or not. But my point is, we've had 17 years of Mayor Harrington, and the choices that I saw as candidates to replace him were just more career politicians. You got city councilmen, you got former council people. It's one career politician after another in the race. And in my opinion, if you elect any one of these people, you're not going to have 1 ounce of difference in the leadership and in the city government than we've had the past 17 years with Willie Harrington. So that's why I'm in this race, because I'm not a politician. I feel like I'm the only person that's going to offer us a chance to have something different, not politics as usual, not the same thing that we've been having. The old saying, if you keep on doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep on getting what you've been getting. And we've been voting year after year for these career politicians, and you see what we've got. So I know you're going to hear the same thing. I just did a radio program yesterday morning with Charles Carpenter, and he and I were on the same show. Probably the first media event this year that's featured 2 candidates on the same show. And it was so funny. Every time he opened his mouth, it was like I was hearing myself talk. All of a sudden he's saying the same thing that I'm saying. All of a sudden, Charles Carpenter is not a politician. And even though he's run, of course he is a lawyer, but even though he's run the political campaign for Mayor Harrington for the past, every political campaign, and